It was resolved the National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme should be implemented without any delay.
NREGS this scheme दिल्ल्यो central government धाडा अजून गोंया implement जालना RDN already आमकां सगळें लेटर धाडे जो proposal जे आमी धाडपाक घेतला जी कोणा कामां मेंबरां वदांली मेंबरांनी कामां HGRY लास्ट टायम जालना थोड्यांक वच जालना तांकां आमगे पयलं तांकां करपाक जे कितले अमावंट जे गव्हर्मेंटान आमकां दिता म्हळ्यार जी कामां जे लोकांक बेनिफीट मेळपाक जे विलेजीक जे विलेज आसा ते अनएम्प्लॉय यूथ आसाय तांकां जी काम मेळपाक जे 60% जे एक प्रोजेक्ट आतां 1 लाखाचो जात जाल्यार 60% प्लस 60,000 आमी लेबरांक पयशे दिवपाचे आनी 40,000 भितर आमी मटेरियल यूज करून हें काम आमी घेवपाक आमी प्रपोजल आमी धाडटले.
Yet another resolution that was passed was to inspect the work carried out under the Sampurna Gram Rozgar Yojana in 8 Zilla Parishad constituencies done at the cost of Rs 90 lakhs to put to rest allegations of misuse of the money spent.
As per my knowledge, I think so you all have spent around 85 lakhs rupees. I think so there is some big fraud in this. So I would like to request you to set up a committee of our Zilla Panchayat member with the officers of maybe 6 or 7 members. We have to inspect this site because there are many sites as per people are talking that the work are not done and the payments are done. So that's why I request you that we should immediately set up a committee on this and they should submit a report within 1 month.
जवानांनी अतुलान प्रपोज केलो जी एक कमिटी काडया 4 मेंबरांची आनी ती कामां व्हेरीफाय करया म्हूण आनी आमगे फूल सपोर्ट मुगेलो आमी ती काम व्हेरीफाय करपाक हे आमी थाराव केलो आनी ती खरें चॅक करपाक खरें जालें वो नाय ती आनी दॅट मनी इज ऑलरेडी ऑल हॅव पेड.
We are heading for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. An interactive session was organized by the Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry with the Department of Customs and Central Excise yesterday evening at the GCCI Hall. The meeting was called to oversee the difficulties of trade and customs and port-related issues. The interactive session was held between the Commissioner of Customs and Central Excise and the various stakeholders of port activity.
So, looking forward, I would urge you all should present your difficulties to him, whatever he could do from his end. I assure you he will do it. That's what is the commitment to the chamber.
Speaking to media persons, Mr. Mathur, Commissioner Custom and Central Excise, furnished the reasons for organizing the meeting.
We have overall we believe that when the volumes go up, the revenue also goes up and it benefits country's trade and industry. So for that we need to network with all the agencies which are involved. Like in import, there will be the shipping angle, there will be the port trust authorities angle, there will be the angle of the customs and the exporters and importers. So when they come together and there's synergy, I think all the agencies get helped, and the Goa state gets helped and the country gets helped. That's the way we are looking. That's why we have had these interactions.
Speaking further, Nitin Kunkolekar, President of GCCI, spoke about the problems faced by port users.
All the stakeholders have addressed their difficulties. There are basic problems in terms of cargo getting into Goa because we are using Colombo as a gateway port, and all the global cargo comes to Colombo, and Colombo to Goa there is only a feeder vessel which was supposed to be coming every week. But unfortunately, due to some weather conditions or the economics, they are just coming once a week, twice a month. So that has created a lot of problem for the industries in the state. So we are trying to solve this problem. Second problem is the longer lead time of the trade and the inherent custom procedures which are creating problem for the facilitation of the trade.
Konsache Fest, the feast of harvesting the first sheaves of paddy, was celebrated yesterday at Raya, a village in the south of Goa.
The feast ceremonially acts as a precursor to the harvest season and is celebrated in many villages across Goa on different days in the month of August, with Raya being the first. What sets the village of Raya apart from the other villages is that, in addition to celebrating Konsache Fest, the village of Raya also celebrates the feast of its patroness, Our Lady of Snows, on the same day. Celebrations begin with the parish priest accompanied by members of confrarias in their colourful costume and the villagers walking in a procession towards the Saivanichi Kongi, which is a small area in the field where the paddy is specially grown as an offering to divinity. This area is cultivated as early as May. The priest first reads a passage from the Holy Scriptures, after which he blesses the standing crop, a symbolic gesture indicating blessing of the entire crop in the village. This is done as Catholics believe that it is the hand of the Lord that allows for the crop to grow. The sheaves are then distributed among the devotees. The faithful, including Hindus, carry home a sheaf of the blessed paddy, which is then normally placed at the family altar in Catholic homes all through the year. The blessing of the paddy is followed by a high mass, which was celebrated this year by Father Cipriano de Silva, parish priest of Raya Church, in the presence of 25 co-celebrants. George Fernandez, a veteran resident of Raya, reminisced about the change in celebration of the feast over the years.
Poi am possono conoscato pur sono con le setale. A to rosto che con esam ga ani basia ela ese bitoela. Su correta te basi. Amu tutte negozio conoscatele. Bas.
A tradition that has been followed for ages and continues intact to this day is the sending of the blessed paddy to the governor of Goa, as well as to Rashall Seminary, Rashall Church, and to the nearby churches of Shiroda and Kamuli. One school of thought propounds the theory that this festival was included in the Roman Catholic calendar in the medieval times to appease the Romans who had converted to Catholicism so that they could continue to celebrate their harvest festival under the new religion. Father Cipriano de Silva, parish priest of Raya Church, gave us an insight into the origins of the Consache Fest.
Poor that time, and they were not able to celebrate the feast with all that grandeur and with all the pomp. So the task was given to Kumundar. Now all Kumundaris in Goa had a responsibility of cultivating the land, and they had to look after the land. And it is now in every religion, all people offer their first fruits to the Lord. So Kumundar, who had the task of offering the first fruits to the Lord, they in fact inculcated or said, we are going to celebrate the feast.
Speaking to Goa 365, Father Cipriano de Silva also gave the people of Goa a special message.
It's really a sad thing that a number of fields are being converted into mega projects of building with a lot of people coming from outside Goa. But I can assure you that all Goans are slowly realizing the importance of agriculture. And with the government, of course, pumping in a lot of money just to preserve, I'm sure, and I must reinforce that all people should work to maintain this agricultural land of ours.
We'll spin into a short break. Stay with us.